Like a university for who's? Like Dr. Seuss? Like a university for
Important
who's?
here, so who?
Yeah, Whoville. Weren't the people from the Grinch also who's? Wendy Lou Who?
Wendy Lou Who and
I think you're
Stu
right.
Boo.
Or Cindy Lou Who? Not Wendy, Cindy. Right. Something like that.
Is everybody still there?
Yeah.
No, we got in a car crash. Boosh!
That's me.
Is it really?
Oh no, I'll tell you in 34 minutes if it happens or not.
Are you driving in your car right after a beer?
No, but I'm driving with a bunch of imbeciles.
Is that does that bump look like a deer?
Possibly. I've seen a couple of deer on the side of the road that thought that they could, handle it getting hit by a car. But
I've seen
a
deer
car,
thinking they can handle a
in a little
16
Ford
wheeler.
Escape, not going. Nope. Ford Escape. A little me. Not quite super small, but small enough. I think it's like 600 miles on a freaking tank of gas. Freaking crazy.
That's
But
pretty
no,
good.
I was almost hit today because some old timer didn't check his like mirror or just look out the window because he tried coming into my lane when I was directly next to him. He put his blinker on, I could see his mirror flashing and everything. He starts coming in my lane. I'm like, dude.
Does your state have like what's it called? A retaking of the test or whatever? What for older individuals or no?
I don't know, but this is the third accident I've almost been in a little over 2 weeks, so I'm not feeling very confident with the people I'm driving next to right now. I can tell you one thing though, if I get into another accident, I quit. I give up. I'm done. Get in another accident, my freaking company's gonna hate me.
You're driving the company car?
Yep, I'm driving home from work.
That's so silly. We're driving in a car, the company car with the logos and everything, and then pulling in.
I mean, I also drive from my the house to different job sites, so I mean, they pay for the gas.
The benefits of driving the company car.
Oh yeah. But 100%, if I get into an accident, I'm taking short-term disability or long-term disability. I'm just fucking not dealing with the bullshit anymore. Which means my boss will be the only PM left in the entire Washington State area. He's
PM?
not a PM. Yeah, he's not a PM. I'm the only controls PM in Washington right now.
Fill me in. What's a PM again?
Project manager.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, KJ, I didn't tell you, did I? My company is not signing my whole paperwork from my lawyer stating that I was all the time I was out for doing sick time or going to my appointments or anything like that. They're not saying it was time loss. Yup. Because I didn't put it on my time card as time loss when I worked late into the night because we were short a PM. So, yeah, I'm dealing with that fight right now.
Well, it's distracted from the fight. Some dragons.
With some more fighting!
Yes. So who would like to recap what had happened last session?
I did last recap, so I'm not it. Unless I absolutely have to, then I can.
I'm trying to recall here.
We did the walkies, and after I finished eating the rock, and then we ran into some quietus and kidnapped a merchant.
Yeah, we almost got our ass kicked.
Yeah, if only someone's fireball did something.
What the fuck? First I get told, no, don't cast fireball, and then I get told I should have, and then when I did, I do it safely, they dodge all the damage. Fucking stupid.
Also, Erebus had their spells taken every other time.
That's really funny.
Yeah, that sucked. Actually, well, I
Uh.
succeeded. Like, I had like a few succeeds, and then then I was worthless.
You were worthless. I felt worthless, and I didn't get any jacked for me.
Should have learned from the druid and started taking out the hands.
Have you seen my arms? And I gestured to my weak little, like, scrawny self. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a writer, not a fighter.
Use the noodle part of your arms. Wet noodles hurt too.
Whack.
Well, you're all forgetting a very key thing that happened.
I'm not doing the recap. I'm not forgetting nothing.
There is one more thing.
Is the really key thing that happened is that someone's fireball did no damage because evasion is a thing?
Well, we got a dagger, and we basically have someone next to us for a little bit, and the quietest got away.
Two of them did, but yeah. Was that the key thing? That they got away?
Merchant woman that you guys are currently traveling with.
Yes, we
I'm
kidnapped the
staying
merchant. I
close.
said that.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
we kidnapped the merchant.
That's
Yeah,
exactly why I was so confused. I was like, what is the other thing?
They did escape also, so that is also relevant.
Yeah, because I have the dagger with me that we don't know what it
Whisper
is,
marked.
and then
Whisper marked.
I'm staying kind of close to the unconscious merchant lady, so that when she does come conscious, I can hopefully talk to her and make sure she's not freaking out because you guys scared the living shit out of her last time.
We didn't do nothing. We're innocent.
You
What did
put
this
her to
paralyze
fucking
you?
sleep!
No, I paralyzed her.
No, it was sleep.
It was
but
a paralyzation, and then
didn't-
she fell asleep.
Yeah, she didn't fail, or did she eventually fail?
Yeah.
Yeah, fell asleep
Oh, okay.
and then has been asleep for multiple days.
Yeah, you guys terrified the living shit out of this poor.
Oh, she'll be fine. It's just a little character building.
When Guard does the Mr. Krabs impression, he will be everything will be forgiven.
Oh my god. My work's cut out for me.
Is it?
While we're traveling, I prestidigitation her clothing to make sure that it's like kind of like, not dirty or bloody or anything.
Okay.
That is a thing I have to try to recall. Did we decide to move out immediately, or are we waiting till she wakes up?
We
She's
had
out
started
for
moving
multiple
out.
days.
Yeah.
She's riding with Nyx.
All right. We couldn't take any of the wagons, I recall.
Wagons were
That is correct.
busted.
Alright. Well then,
Well-
we'll start picking up with you guys making your way down the path of the Petrified Delta, continuing towards Luvendell. A few days go by with, after the fact of the Quietus attack and you picking up Astray. On the evening of the fourth day, she will actually begin to stir, finally.
Oh, nice. Before leading up to like the 4th day, can I cast like I'm trying to remember my spells. Can I do I don't have Identify, do I? I can't figure out what the dagger actually does, can I, without attuning to it, huh?
Yeah, you do not have identify.
Fuck! So I just have to attune to the dagger to figure out what it does?
Yep.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
do you just get to know what it does if you attune to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that
I
also
spend
runs the risk of it being cursed too.
fucking know my life. My character would be curious. He'd attune to it. He'd be trying to figure out what it does.
As you're looking at it, guard will be looking at you, going, "What are you staring at that thing for? I didn't know you used weapons."
I'm just trying to figure out what this does because it was hard to find, and then we can give it back to the lady.
Oh, I thought, why don't you think about asking first?
I'm just trying to learn what it does. I fully intend to give it back. Because I'm more. You're good. Because I'm curious why I couldn't detect exactly where it was. I can just see the area of it. So I'm curious on what type of magic it does.
So as you attune with it, and attuning also involves like familiarizing yourself with every facet of it, trying to feel any sort of power that you can from it, things like that. A couple of things of note: the blade itself is not actually sharp. It's made out of a strange sort of like charcoal-esque black steel that you're not really familiar with. And you find that it doesn't actually have any sort of resonance to it. Like you clang any sort of metal against it, there isn't any sound of metal on metal or anything like that.
Would I be familiar with the material?
No, you would not.
Can I roll his what's my thing called for?
You would have no sort of knowledge at all in regards to what this is.
Even with keep revealed?
Yes. The key things that you're able to find out about it is it's capable of either absorbing or neutralizing magic.
Absorbing or neutralizing magic? This is crazy. I tell that to the group.
Well, I could do that too. I just have to hit them hard enough, you know?
I chuckle. So if it can absorb, does it like hold on to it?
But you're not entirely certain. Seems even with attuning yourself to the effects of it, there are mysteries to it beyond
you. Do I feel any different?
I will say, given your divine connection, this does feel a bit wrong in your hands, but nothing like hindering or anything like that.
It just feels wrong. Okay, so I'm not like craving anything, having any weird things or anything like
Yeah.
that. Like I'm pretty in tune with myself on that. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask Lexori, like, hey, have you ever seen anything like this before? Do you know what this kind of metal is? Like, just kind of pick his brain, even though I know I'm gonna get a bloody riddle from him.
Let's see. Give me 1 second.
As you create the riddle,
Get my dice straight.
you're gonna get the fucking riddle. Dice straight bullshit. Chat GPT, give me a riddle.
Oh, you're driving, so you can't look at stat sheets. Give me 1 second.
No, I can't.
It's got plus
A
4.
robot.
Sheppy, you're going robotic.
Alright. So, let's see. So, Lexori rolled pretty well. Let's see. Total of 23. So you get this like moment of pregnant pause as Lexori sort of gathers its thoughts. Eventually, its scrawling does begin to appear before you. That it reads, I am a whisper from the heavens, a metal from a fallen star. I am a substance that holds no voice, yet I am carved to hold a scream. I am a blade of perfect stillness, yet I sever the weave of sound. I am a vessel of structure, yet in my presence, even magic finds no resonance.
Can you send me that in a Discord message, and then also I'll respond with thanks, Lexori. You ever gonna respond without a riddle?
Yes.
Fuck.
Ah,
I like straight up just hang my head dejected, like just like, oh my god, I walked myself into that one.
That's what you get for being mean to the little fella.
I wasn't being mean.
So we'll say you discover that the morning of the third day, the evening, we'll see the Persian woman slowly begin to regain her consciousness on the back of Nyx's ember.
No, she gets a good berry.
She kind of
You said
blinks
she.
for a moment, and looks over towards you, Nyx, with a look of shock and surprise on her face. I'm not dead.
No, we came across your caravan as you were being attacked, and we were able to heal you. Sorry about the companions here scaring you a little bit, but can you tell us what you remember if it's not too much?
What do you plan on doing with me?
Nothing.
But we're gonna drop her off at the next. We'll drop you off at the next city.
tooth and
People
nail.
don't just help like that. What do you want?
Nothing. Next time we won't save your life then. We'll be like that. We were trying to be nice. Jeez.
She then gets a very sudden look on her face as she frantically looks around. The dagger, where is it?
Are you looking at this? And I hold it up.
Yes, I need it, please.
What do you know about this and why?
That's
It's
been
theirs,
in my
give it to
family
them.
for centuries. I don't know much about it, only what its purpose is in regards to my family. Please give it back.
I need a little more explanation about that, but I fully intend to give it back to you. Please tell me. I kind of know what it does.
I can't
What
tell
does
you
it
what
do
it
for your...
does. That would put my entire business at risk.
What is your business then?
I'm a merchant.
Then why would it put it at risk? Because I know what this dagger does.
Look, it's a key. That's all I can say.
This thing is a key?
Yes. Now, can I please get it back?
I look at Nyx and
He
Erebus.
desperately wants it.
Nyx is not very happy with the questions. Like, if it's someone else's relic, then they should be returned to them.
Like I said, I fully intend to give it back. I just want to know what it was, because this cancels out magic and absorbs it.
Well, I can definitely tell you I'm not using it for that. Can I please get it back?
Can I get an insight check on her and get a vibe from her?
Sure.
Can you tell me what I rolled?
You rolled a 21.
21.
Hell yeah.
21.
I mean, from what you can gather, she desperately wants the dagger back.
He is pissed.
You don't pick up on
Right.
any sort of sinister intentions or anything, but it seems very important to her.
Okay, well then I will flip it to where I hold the blade edge and hand it over to her.
She quickly snatches it back and holds it up into her, or holds it in between her palms, and she kind of lets out a very deep sigh. Well, from the direction we're traveling, I take it we're going back to Luthendale.
Correct.
Can't bring this through the main entrance of the city. We're gonna have to go some other way. I can't risk this.
What's the other? What's the place? What's our end destination?
A place called Lear's Folly.
I'll tell her that's where we're actually going, is Lear's Folly. So if they don't want to stop at Luthendale, they can continue with us to Lear's Folly.
Well, if you're going there, then I'm sorry, I can't follow you there. If you maybe just drop me outside the city, I'll find my own way in. Like I said, I can't risk this falling into the hands of the Green Forge.
I totally understand about not wanting to fall in front of the Greed Forge. We were gonna try and find a way to make sure stuff like that
Make
doesn't.
sure. Yeah,
But
we can guard you.
we are... If that's what you wish to do, then by all means. Like I said, we just were passing along by and got into a tussle with whatever attacked you.
She's gonna stick the dagger into the secret breast pocket that all women have.
And honestly, you can thank Nyx for saving your life.
She just puts it between her breasts.
Well,
Even if the Greed Forge does get a hold of the blade, it's not our worry. They'll just destroy it. It's more of a worry for the person who uses it as a key.
Trust me, they wouldn't destroy this. I should thank all of you for saving me.
It's just a shame we couldn't save the others.
Well, that's another thing we'll have to take care of. Try and get my people back. Especially my brother.
Get your people back? Is that what this thing does?
No, we need their bodies so I can lay them to rest for longer.
Yeah, I was.
Sorry, I'm just curious on what all that thing does. I'm sorry, my brain is like that. I tend to overanalyze, and curiosity sometimes gets the best of me. But the way you said it just made me a little confused.
No, I just need to lay them to rest so their souls can peace.
The ash will bury them soon enough.
I'd at least prefer to have my brother buried next to my parents.
Where would that be?
Tombs in Luthendale.
So you are going to go into Luthendale.
Yes, it's mentioned that. But like I said, if you guys are heading towards Lear's Folly, you can just drop me outside of Luthendale and I find my own way back.
Just be careful. 2 of those things did get away.
Well, luckily I know some secret passages that shouldn't get me into the city unnoticed.
Ah, yes, the
Alright.
quietus is
No
your
some
friend.
secret passages?
All good civilizations have secret passages, my friend.
Mind helping us sneak in?
Well, what need do you have in Luthendale? I thought you were going to Lear's Folly.
I look around. I thought we needed to stop in Luthendale. Do we, or is there a way we can just go around it?
Well, how's the rations looking?
Wait, isn't Lear's Folly on the other side of the ocean?
No.
It's
Oh,
on
it's
the
not.
left.
Taking the land
No,
route.
it's a few days walk from
Oh, it's on the west.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think Luthendale was supposed to be like base of operations before we got to Lear's Folly, but I don't even think we need to stop there. We could probably just go straight to Lear's Folly if our supplies are good. And since I'm a druid, our supplies are always good.
Fair enough.
I can agree with that.
If
The draw, the better.
Mr. DM, that's basically that area is controlled by the Creed Forge. They're not gonna have any magic scrolls or anything there anyways, huh?
Luthendale isn't entirely controlled by the Creed Forge. You would have made your way through Luthendale on the way over to Hollow's Rest with Laris. So they don't have like full control of it. Luthendale is, with its relation to the Free Cities, which is like the only nation that doesn't have Creed-forged presence. Luthendale is mostly ran by the merchant families that the merchant princes that control the flow of commerce from the Free Cities to the remainder of the world. In fact, actually most goods actually go through some sort of affiliation with the merchant princes of Luthendale.
Part of me's intrigued and thinks that knowing that there's magic to be learned there, but also I don't want to put the group or anybody in danger. Well, if we don't need to, we don't need to. Probably don't have enough money for freaking scrolls anyways.
Do you desire scrolls?
Wait, you guys, I still have to. I have that scale.
I was gonna say, wait, we have a merchant here. Probably don't talk about relics in front of the merchant.
Yeah, I'm always down for scrolls and learning more wizard spells. I have a tendency to learn more. Love to learn.
Well, I guess I should properly introduce myself. My name is Raina Blackwood. I am now, I guess, the only owner of the Blackwell Mercantile. One of the ancient families. One of the merchant prince families.
Whoa.
I mean, for saving my life, I can definitely get you a scroll or two.
I perk up quite a bit. I'm like, you don't need to do that if it's going to put you out on money or anything, but I would also not say no to such a kind request. Also, didn't realize I was in the presence of royalty. Good on you, Nix, for saving royalty. And I would introduce myself as Kalen.
I assure you there's no issue with coin where I'm concerned.
If it'll entertain the boy, Nix replies.
I get all giddy.
Well,
To entertain the
in
boy.
particular you're after.
I don't know. I open up my book and kind of start going through my spells. KJ, I just kind of pulled up, so let me swap over. But I'll get back to you on that question. And I just start sitting.
I'm not entirely sure why you would want to make your way towards such a ruin. I'm sure that I could probably arrange some sort of transfer of goods to that place. Given enough time.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Drop box that leaves falling.
What of the rest of you? Is there anything that you desire?
Got any magical robes?
Roads would be a bit trickier. I might be able to find something. No promises on if it's something you'd be interested in or not, though.
As well.
Nothing in particular for me.
Very well. I would have you the voice in your name is
I have no interest in items, though if you've seen a man of this description, she'll describe, what's his face, then any information regarding that individual would be useful.
Well, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
That's satisfactory.
Alright. So there's a deal.
Not that a deal was necessary.
A deal is always necessary.
She'll just shrug in response to that. And hand her the good berry.
She'll take it, eye it very curiously for a few moments before she bites into it. That's very good.
You've been out for several days. I'm sure you need the nourishment.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I need to rest.
I think there's a decent clearing not too far ahead of us. So y'all gonna travel on until you get to the clearing and make camp?
Well, it sounds like.
I believe so.
Doesn't take
Yes.
much longer. Eventually come to a stop for the evening. You set up camp. And you'll begin to turn in. Unless there's anything anybody wishes to do before that.
Are we doing watches again?
You guys.
We haven't done that for a bit. I think we should definitely do watches, particularly with, you know, a new person that we don't fully know.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Not saying I don't trust them, but I don't trust anyone.
Alright, who's going to what's your watch order?
Back.
Well, now that Caleb's back.
So computer actually turned off.
We're doing, so we're stopping to rest, and we're doing the watches.
Okay.
If no one wants to go first, Nix can go first.
I'll go next.
Yeah, I should really heal.
So you're going last?
Yeah, I only have 14 health.
Well,
What do
this
you
is
mean?
our
We've
4th
had
day.
multiple.
Oh,
Yeah, you should already have your long rest.
oh, I can long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since that
Uh-huh.
last fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
A few days since then.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that I could just do it.
No, you can't do it. This is first edition now. You heal at like 2 HP a day.
If you guys want to, I can definitely implement stricter long rest rules.
No, I'm okay. I'm definitely not complaining. I was just saying I didn't know that I could.
No long rests ever.
The actual official recommended difficult long resting is once a week, and you can only do so if you're in a city or with food and water.
We always have food and water, though.
We're definitely not always in the city.
We're not gonna be in a city until I get to be a much stronger magician.
Okay.
Alright, so we have Nick's taking first watch, Kellen taking second watch, Gar taking third, and Erebus taking
Okay,
last.
I'll take last. Sure. I'm fine with that.
Alright, anything else that you wish to get up to before turning in and starting watches?
Good question. Guard's gonna hasn't talked to Erebus at all ever since the last fight.
Wait, say that. What'd you ask me?
You haven't talked to him since like 4 days? What did he do to piss you off?
He's gonna. Well, he could have had small talk, but this is more important. He talks to Erebus. That last fight took a bit out of you, and you looked a bit phased as things went down. What happened?
I don't know. There was some sort of fear that one that escaped us seemed to have taken my spells, and then I can no longer remember things that I've known my entire life. It was like somebody robbed me of my memory.
Has Guard ever heard of such a thing as he describes this? Etrigan?
You can go ahead and give me a history check.
It's not going to be a good roll, I think. Never mind. 19 plus 1 for a 20.
So I will say, in your clan skirmishes with the rival clans of the Stormfront Highlands, in particular, the clan known as the Galesworn were capable of stopping spells, but not robbing the memory of them. That's the closest thing they get.
Hmm. Well, I can't comfort you on anything regarding losing memories or spells. That's a tall order even for me.
Wait, and then I remembered them after a day, right? Like,
After 24 hours, yeah.
yeah. Okay. So then I'll say it's okay. I feel better now, but in the moment it was something scary.
Well, if that ever happens again, you'll just have to point me at the person who's doing it, right?
Yeah. Maybe next time you can give them a big smack.
You're damn right.
On the mouth?
A smack on the head will make anybody forget what happened to them. Alright, you get some rest, Erebus.
I will, as I climb into my... Well, I guess I don't have a tent. I'll climb into my bedroll.
Anything else, or should we roll over to Marcus?
Get to roll into watches.
Or you just said.
I'm good to roll into watches.
Yeah, I got no RP. I got no more RP.
Rolling. I will, Erebus will say thank you to Guard. I appreciate your concern. And then, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. Well then, Nick, since you're up first, go ahead and give me a perception for your watch.
8.
8. Very cool. Your watch passes without much of note. And rolls over to Kalon.
Go wake Caleb. Go to bed.
What the fuck?
Me.
Nice. Kalon,
Natural 1 with a plus
you
2.
end up accidentally passing out on your watch.
Oh no.
Only to come to a few minutes past when you were supposed to wake Guard up for his.
Oh my god. Everything look okay? I can't even see that because it's like I failed the perception check. Like, I don't even. Like, what do I do after that? I can't be like, does everything look okay? Is everybody still alive? Like, my perception is 0 right now, effectively. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I don't know how that works out, KJ.
Could you even find Guard? Is Guard too well hidden in his sleep?
You wake up and everyone's gone.
I will say you do not see Reyna.
Oh shit.
Fuck. I call out for Reyna.
No response.
Son of a bitch. I just like deeply sad. Like, what the fuck just happened? I talk to myself, and then I go and like look for where she was at and see if I can find any footprints or anything.
Give me an investigation check.
29.
29. You do see signs of where she was laying down, but you don't see any sign of her passage. There isn't, just by the nature of the landscape, footprints aren't really left. It's just kind of like caked, dried, petrified stone. Let's see. Since you rolled so high, I guess you find some like minor signs that she did leave, continuing a bit westward or eastward towards Luthendale.
Are we that close to Luthendale?
No. She was just the signs. She was going in the direction that you guys have been traveling.
Okay. I knew it was too good to be true to get a scroll. Anyways, I gotta wake up guard. I'm not leaving the party. I already feel like I failed everybody. Like I feel horrible.
You find out guard is gone! No, just kidding.
Guard, you are
Everyone's
roused
gone.
from slumber.
He does the strained face, tired, strained face.
I don't know what happened. Reyna is gone. I see that she kept walking westward to Luthendale. I called out. She's not here, so.
Completely gone.
Did she leave her like her stuff here, or did she just like pack up and go?
She didn't have any stuff. You guys didn't grab any of her things. She just had the clothes on her back and the dagger.
Well, if she wanted to go, she wanted to go. We weren't holding her against her will or anything. Just hope she's okay.
Guard and Kalen, what's your passive perceptions at?
16.
It's not that high. It's 12.
12. Alright. I will say, Calum, you do, as you're discussing things with Guard, you do pick up on the slightest of a scream in the night coming in the direction that she was traveling.
Gosh damn it. I'll wake everybody up.
What now?
You wake
Reyna's-
everybody up?
Yep.
Did
Reyna's
Guard just
gone.
wake up again?
I tell everybody Reyna's gone and she just screamed, and I point exactly which way it came from.
Well, I guess we should go save her.
Start heading off that way with haste.
Being a fast boy, he'll be like, "I'll beat you there," and he starts running in that direction. Though he's only taking the word of like, Caleb's where he said it was. So he's going to actively perceive and see if he can continue tracking the noise, if there's any. There's a 17 for active perception check.
I was gonna say, as guard goes, Nyx disappears as she turns into a tiny spider and attaches to him.
Okay.
I will just follow guard.
As you guys are following the path with guard leading the way, guard and Caleb, you both pick up. I guess next 2 years is higher. Yours is at 16 or higher too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear the scream come in clearer this time. A sort of raw, piercing scream that tears through the night, filled with terror so profound that it steals the breath from whoever's screaming its lungs. You realize, as you're getting closer, it doesn't seem to be a scream of pain, but one of horror and loss. You find your way towards a particularly gnarled cluster of petrified trees, their stone branches reaching like skeletal fingers into the moonless night. As you move, let's see. As you move, the screams continue, punctuated by choked sobs and frantic whispered pleas. As you draw closer, you see a scene unfold before you in the dim starlight. You see Reyna standing amidst the petrified trees, her body rigid, eyes wide open but unseen, fixed on something unseen, something horrible. Her hands were raised as if warding off an invisible assailant. Her head snaps from side to side, tracking phantom movements. You realize she's reliving the scene that you come upon her. No! Emil, get back! Brock! Grum! The fire! The fire! She shrieks, her voice raw, her body trembling violently. She staggers, her feet shuffling through the ash, as if trying to run from an unseen blaze. They're burning it. No! My family! My family! Tears streak down her face, glistening in the pink light. Hands clawed at air, trying to grasp what wasn't there, trying to protect those that she has already lost. She was trapped in a nightmare, unable to wake, unable to escape the Quietus's ambush and the sight of her caravan, destroyed, slaughtered before her very eyes. It was a stark, visceral reminder of what she's endured, a raw wound in the night. Her screams slowly fade into desperate, whispering sobs as you approach, and she kneels down, clutching at her chest, unable to move.
Come
Trauma.
up and just give her a hug. And just say it's okay. Let it out.
She trembles in your arms, Caleb, and eventually you actually realize that she's still asleep, but sleepwalking. But she doesn't reply to you. She just continues to sob.
Guard walks over.
Can I? Sorry, Grant. Let me do this real quick. Can I use prestidigitation sensory effect to like cause like a warmth? Yeah. Minor sensation. You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material. So I want to like, as I'm hugging her, I want to use prestidigitation to kind of slowly warm up her clothing. To cause like that warm hug feeling and just like that calmness there.
Alright. Guard, you were doing something?
He would walk up, asking Caleb, "Is she under some sort of spell?"
Yeah, I cast sleep.
She's already asleep.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I look up to him, and as I'm just not letting her go, it's just like not necessarily. It seems like it's more of a nightmare of lingering trauma.
All right.
Okay.
He'll say this furthermore. I'll leave it in your capable hands then. But I'll be close. Just in case something creeps out from these woods. We don't need another scare on our hand. Is Nick still a spider on me?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, does he even know? Is it a noticeably sized spider?
Yeah, tiny, so not necessarily.
Oh
Normal
my
sized spider.
gosh. Well, if he sits down or something, I'm sorry.
I mean, I still have the HP of a druid, so or of Nyx.
Just making sure for RP purposes.
Caleb, as you continue with your ministrations, her sobbing eventually dies down, and she fully collapses, leaning against you, and it kind of almost knocks you off your feet, being your small frame. She seems to be asleep once again.
Hey, guard, come back, guard, help! As I'm trying to be quiet and not wake her, but I'm like, guard.
Her own screaming didn't wake her. I don't think you're gonna wake her, but
Well, her nightmare's now over, so she's probably a little bit more passive right now. Guard, help!
Guard walks over there, catching Caleb's pleas. He goes, "You can't lift. You having trouble there?"
I'm a skeleton, man. Please help lift her. I'm a fucking twig.
Do you do so, guard?
Guard will not only pick up. He'll pick them both up, considering.
Okay. She continues slumbering, just even as you kind of jostle her slightly. Her face, however, is completely stained with her volunteers. You guys gonna make your way back towards the camp?
Yeah. Prestidigitation, the tears away.
Alright. You'll make your way back. And get back to your regularly scheduled rests. Placing Raina down gently between all of you.
Well, I'm gonna do a little bit more RP after that happens.
Good.
As she's put away. Caleb, you head back to your little sleeping area, right?
Sure. If we're like all okay, then yeah, I'd be going to try and continue to get some rest.
You notice guards behind you, actually. And goes, "Hey,
Hi.
you sounded like you fell asleep during your watch. Did that happen?"
I look at him. What does he mean by it sounded like I fell asleep?
I don't know. From the fact that you keep saying when you came up to me, you were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I messed up."
I didn't say I'm sorry I messed up.
Oh, I don't know. You seemed really depressed about it.
Didn't you? Yeah, you were like.
Damn it.
That's how you woke him up.
Yeah, I said I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. She left.
How'd you not notice?
I said I don't know what happened.
I believe you.
Insight versus deception.
This shit.
Yeah, rolling in.
You know what? Fine. Let's roll an insight. Let's go. Yeah. Well, he beats me anyways. If you roll higher than the 5, you're good. You're good, buddy.
Barely.
Oh, yeah.
Barely, man.
Dude,
Right.
my deceptions and persuasions are +8.
What?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
and me are the sneaky
the
parts of the
talkies.
party. I think. Yeah.
The talkie walkies. The sneaky weekies.
I just investigate.
Or you'll say right, but then he'll follow it up.
This is why I have my Liman's tiny hut. Alright? Just leave me be. I'm going back to bed in my little hut.
You slamming the door on guard? Excuse me?
I didn't go slam the door on you. I could if you want me to. We know how that goes.
Wait, this isn't just questioning. I'm not trying to question you. I'm just making sure we're okay.
Just like ponders internally, like, what the fuck just happened?
You are okay, right?
Knowing she'll be okay, yes. And I have an internal crisis inside.
Another insight check. 13.
Do I need to roll deception again?
Are you trying to decide?
Are you trying to compartmentalize your pain? Because if you
Yes.
are,
17. It works. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh.
the battle of the wits and guard is losing.
Caleb is slowly falling into a deep depression.
100%. Hey KJ, why do all my characters seem to be very depressed?
It's definitely not projection.
Oh no.
Right. Alright. Well, if anything's on your mind, you come to good old Gar.
We'll do. I'm gonna get some sleep. Have fun watching. Watch over Lena.
I'll do my best.
Guard
You
falls
send
asleep.
I hope you roll a 1.
Roll a
That'll
nat
never
one.
happen.
Is that how you fell
Perception
asleep?
for your watch guard.
I need to know something. Does Caleb slam the door after saying that?
No.
Okay.
Everybody can sleep in the dome.
Who is sleeping in the dome, anyways? Does everyone just find their own little space?
I'm a spider.
Get off of guard! Shoo!
You don't
Shoo!
even know he's there!
I don't want him waking up with, like, cobwebs in his ear.
Spider bites.
Alright. Rolling that perception. He's gonna find a good old, those weird looking trees, one that's shaped like a chair, and he's gonna sit in it like the thinker.
Alright.
Oh! What was that? What was that about rolling a 1 natural 20? Go to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Fuck my dice. I hate them. Fucking trying to get me killed.
Natural 20 for 22.
Alright, your watch passes without further incident.
Well, this time I see it all.
Yep. I will say you do actually pick up a time or two where Reyna does begin to sleepwalk again, but you manage to stop her.
Gosh dang, you need like a weighted blanket or something. Torvian!
Love weighted blankets.
They're so good.
I've never had one. I have heated blankets.
I have both. It's lovely.
He takes Torvian, I believe that's how it's pronounced, that's serving as his cape.
Torvin?
Torvin, yeah. Keep her weighted down. Act like a heavy blanket or something.
Alright, you will do so.
As the watch passes and he's without his little cape, he'll go over to Erebus. And he'll shake his shoulder. You know how Shrek in the movie, like, he was trying to wake up Fiona in the tower? And instead of, like, just talking to her, Shrek grabs the shoulder and starts shaking crazily. Guard is gonna do that for Erebus. He's like, wake up!
I'm going to wake up very startled and be like, oh, you just what's happening?
You know what's happening? It's your watch.
Oh, jeez. Okay. And he'll kind of sit there rubbing his eyes for a minute before he actually gets up. Next time, you don't gotta be that aggressive. Because he taps Guard on the shoulder and walks over to the post.
It is what it is. Actually, it isn't what it is. I just make it that way. Oh, if you want a good seat, by the way, there's that tree over there that's like a seat. You can sit in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that seat.
It's nice and warm.
And then I roll what do I roll again? Perception?
Yep.
Passive perception? Or, oh wait, no.
Just
Silly.
perception.
Right there. Oh. I rolled a 10. 5 plus 5.
Alright. Your pass without incident.
Woo!
Eventually, morning will come. The sun will rise in the west, as it always does, beaming down upon you.
Is there a chicken that goes caw-caw-caw-caw?
No.
Oh, there's a spider that does that though.
I hope that the spider does that while on guard. Guard's like, "What was that noise?"
I wouldn't be a spider anymore at this point because long rest go.
Mm. Your true form shows, and it's a chicken.
Reyna would still be asleep when all of you guys are awake, with Torben still on her.
Breakfast.
Hands out good berries. And wakes Reyna.
She will stir momentarily and awake with a sudden start, kind of frantically look around, realize where she is, what's going on, noticeably settle down. She'll gently get back up, look down. What? This was yours, wasn't it? She's looking over towards you, guard.
Oh, yeah, it is. There was some business that happened. Did you know that you sleepwalk?
Sleepwalk.
I go give another hug and do the whole like warming thing again.
She looks at you very confused.
Oh, not something I would have recommended.
She's awake, good sir. Oh, maybe you know that, but so it seemed like you had nightmares, and they were very traumatic.
I see.
For everyone involved.
And after a little bit, I just release them. Can I go back to eating the good berries that are so good?
Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out, I guess.
You will take the cape. That was to help you stay in place, because you did try a second time sleepwalking.
She'll give you a nod. Oh, thanks.
He gives a nod. I never asked, but it has been on my mind. The ones who attacked your cart. Were they anyone you knew in particular, or were they just bandits to you?
Well, dressed like that, I don't imagine they were common bandits. I could only assume they were some sort of mercenary group hired by one of my rivals to take me and my family out.
And if you don't mind me asking, where were you headed with that caravan?
Back to Lutenberg.
I guess the better question is, where did you go from? Or start from?
We started from Hollow's Rest a few months months ago.
Better you don't know who attacked you. Knowing them brings about, knowing who they are brings about more attacks, I would assume. They're only interested in destroying relics anyway.
And we've been attacked by similar personages ourselves. Didn't we also come from Holly's Rest?
Holly's Rest. At one point.
Well, I've seen
Makes
those
also
folks
correct.
around Luthendale every so often. I've not had any personal dealings with them myself. Like I said, I can only imagine they were hired by one of my rivals. Although, perhaps you have rivals of your own, and that's why they attacked you.
Oh, they attacked us because we attacked them.
I see.
I will mention that they seemed quite interested in destroying the different goods that they were carrying, in particular the vials of, what was the ash called?
It's just healing ash.
Healing ash, I guess. Healing ash, then.
Question. This is from last session.
Answer.
Not you.
Did you just whip me?
You betcha. When the quietest were, or not the quiet, whoever they were, we're assuming they're the quietest. Whoever they were. When they had supposedly finished off, or, you know, looking around, when they thought they killed everybody, did the guy specifically say, look for a specific item, or did he just say, find what you can?
They did not think they killed everyone. We interrupted them while they were killing her.
Yeah.
Well, you did hear him mention that they need to find the relics and destroy them.
Okay. Okay. I thought they were a little bit more specific, but at least we know they were looking for relics. I thought they were specifically looking for a specific relic.
There is the potential that one of your rivals told them that you were transporting relics, in which case they'd have reason to attack you.
I mean, healing ash is always considered a relic. There's a few other potions in there too. It's going to be my stock for the next couple of months.
All of what we found was destroyed, so I would think not.
They didn't get the most important thing, and that's all that really matters. Potions can be remade.
Indeed.
But a family heirloom is irreplaceable, and he holds the little bone around his neck.
Alright, Vin Diesel.
Family. No, I could try to make myself sound more like Vin Diesel if we're gonna do this. Randomly just say I am Groot out of nowhere.
I mean,
I remember him more for his role with the Iron Giant, to be honest. But anyways.
I haven't seen The Iron Giant. It's an old movie.
Oh, it's so good. I think you can watch it for free on YouTube as well.
Probably. But it's not free for me because what I'm worried about is mostly time, and it's not free for time.
Oh, okay.
It cost me time.
I'm gonna call a little 50-minute break here real quick.
What?
But I just finished what I'm doing, and I'm heading back upstairs right now. And I got an Uncrustable.
Oh no!
What are those
I guess I'll
again?
go get some food.
Is that a pizza roll sort of thing?
Uncrustable? No, it's like a PB&J.
PB&J without the crust.
But I like the ones with Nutella.
This one is peanut butter and honey spread, and I put
I
them
was about
in
to
the
say that one too.
and I put them in the microwave for like 10 seconds.
That's how I do it, because you keep them in the freezer or the fridge?
I keep them in the fridge.
Oh, I keep them in the freezer, and then I throw them in the microwave.
You don't really need to keep them in the freezer.
No, you don't. But like that's like what it says on the pack. It's like for them to be ready by lunchtime. You know, like you put it in your lunchbox, and then it's thawed by lunch, whatever.
Yeah, thawed and soggy.
Yeah, yeah, because all that yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember that's how they used to be at school, back in high school.
Yeah, there's two things that my mom freezes that I fucking can't stand having frozen. One is milk,
What the hell?
and the other is bread.
Oh yeah, no, I've done bread. If you buy a lot of bread at once, because it goes bad, but it does get weird.
Milk is really bad too because it separates when you freeze
Yeah.
it.
And you have to like it dehomogenizes.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, the word for that is separate.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like you can warm up the milk again, you know? You just gotta let it defrost. I don't like putting it in the microwave.
Milk. Well, the thing is like even if it defrosts, you still have like the milk the water separated out of the milk when it froze.
Yummy.
Plus, defrosting it, you kind of don't want to keep trying to defrost it out of the fridge.
It's just bad. It's just all bad.
I love milk, though. Milk is the best.
Milk is good. What do I have in them? I have garlic bread.
I like good old regular milk. I can't tell the difference between 2% or whole milk. I really can't. I've heard people say one's nasty, like the 2%'s nasty, but I just can't taste it.
I find 2% to be more refreshing. But if I wanted to make like chocolate milk or something like that, I use whole milk because I want something that's thicker.
Chocolate milk.
We have breast milk in the fridge because of my baby, and it's always chunky and gross looking, and so you gotta like mix it. You gotta like shake it up.
Oh, be careful. You don't want a Blizzard employee to steal that breast milk.
What? Tell me the scandal.
Oh, you didn't hear about it? It was such a big deal.
Recently?
This is years ago, but it was okay.
I feel like I do kind of remember something weird along these lines.
It was a little bit before COVID, and it was a little bit after Diablo Immortal. So when things started to really show that there was a problem in Blizzard.
With Blizzard, yeah.
The Washington Post, I believe, came out with a little article stating that the company had a deviancy problem, to put it lightly. It was basically a frat house in there.
Yeah.
And one of the issues was, besides weird sexual comments to the female employees,
Right.
was some of them were having their breast milk stolen from the company fridge.
What?
What was their breast
And-
milk in the fridge?
Well, because if you're a breastfeeding mom, you still have to pump if
Yeah, you lactate, basically.
your baby's taking bottles.
Right.
They used to have to pump whatever they would eat, even if you're not with them. Otherwise, their boobs will like explode because they get so full of milk.
Mm-hmm. Not every single woman can do it. Some have trouble with it. Like, they can't produce enough, so they gotta use, like, the powdered stuff.
But others have the exact opposite problem.
Yes, one of those are sometimes VTubers that like to talk about their breasts exploding. Anyways. The company, the Washington Post, came out with, like, what the things they were saying is basically yamming, and at one point, one of the accusations, because this was an investigation by the state, and the state, what they found was, like, one of the things that happened was a female employee had committed suicide because photos of their nudes were being passed around between the employees. So that's what really...
Oh yeah, that would definitely start an investigation.
That was the real kicker there. And besides that, there were things called the cube crawl, where male employees would crawl through the cubicles, being disruptive and all that.
What the fuck?
It was quite the scandal.
Wow.
I could show you the article because I think it came out like around 2017, around that point. It was before COVID. And I specifically remember it because back then I was RPing, I still do RP, in World of Warcraft. And the RP community was like, do we still play World of Warcraft? Do we still support this company? And then of course they did, because you know.
Yeah.
Well, our peers happen, at least MMO, our peers are like the least committed politically in that kind of scenario. I've seen shit like that so often, where the RP community goes up in arms about something and then just like, yeah, don't care.
The people they invest themselves way too much in the game, and then and based off, you know, well, I made this character and I like RPing with my friends. At that point, Etrigan and me had basically, our guild was done RPing, and our friend group sort of split off. But for a lot of other people, the only reason why they were still playing WoW was because of the roleplay. And one of the things specifically for our server in World of Warcraft was a thing. It's a thing called Moonguard, the one that has the infamous Goldshire.
No, you did not have the infamous Goldshire first.
Was it the Argent Dawn, or was it Wormrest Accord?
Actually, no. Moonguard might have been the first one. Actually, you're right. You might be right.
It should have been Moonguard.
Wormrest Accord was a server that didn't exist until I think late Burning Crusade, because that's where a lot of the RPers from Moonguard went to get away from the stigma. And
I think eventually over time, Wiener Hoof. That does sound funny. It was a PvE server, but also on the topic of Wormrest Accord, over time that became a Horde server too. A lot of Moonguard basically was Alliance players, so only Alliance people RP'd there. But
That's not true. I roleplayed there as a horde.
oh yeah,
You
I
can
don't
occasionally find my Tauren in Goldenshire, causing trouble.
because I think for some reason a lot of them were PvP enabled, so you could just like mess with them.
Yeah. And you know, back in the day, I was like one of the only feral druids because no one else really did. Feral druid kind of sucked.
Yeah, back then it wasn't.
It was like
Well, it was-
rogue but trashier.
It didn't have rogues crits, and most of the damage, if we're thinking BC, wasn't most of the damage also bleed damage, which a lot of targets were immune to?
Yeah, and it was also very bursty. So it was like burst and then no damage for like a minute or two, and then burst and then no damage for like a minute or two. And in order to get that burst, you had to be stealthed. Otherwise, you had no burst, and you're just dead stack.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think Furl was good. It might have been good for PvP. I don't know.
It was good
That's
for PvP only because you could 100% to zero someone if you got a crit on Ravage.
Like you said, first.
Yeah.
And then, if that missed, you're fucked.
Also, Pounce was really nice because it was basically you were basically an assassination rogue with Shadow Step.
You guys remember when Subtlety Rogue and Wrath was just like insane?
DKs were also insane in Wrath. Too.
Oh well, fuck yeah, they got nerfed into the ground.
You think DKs were bad in Wrath? You should have seen them at the start of BC. They were absolutely ridiculous.
The start of BC.
Also in PvP, you can pull people off cliffs.
Wait, how is that? How could there be DKs in BC?
BC is when DKs were added.
Wrath was after, I thought.
No, Wrath. It went normal, vanilla, BC, and then Wrath. DKs were added in the Wrath. I think you can do pre-patch. Is pre-patch for Wrath is when the DKs were actually brought in, but the whole DKs, they were the hero class, they were the trope for Blizzard, and they were so overly tuned. This one dude was AFK for a minute.
Blood DKs were unkillable.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They knew how to play.
They were introduced in Wrath. It was that they were overpowered in the BC World PvP objectives because all of the BC World PvP objectives had like cliffs around them and stuff. And if you were up on one of those ledges, a DK could just grasp you and you just fall to your death.
Yep, death grip.
There was also
Blood
was also a DPS spec.
It's not
the only
they had
the only one that was immune to that was the druid because the druid could just shift into flying form.
That's true. But DKs were so strong that there was one point when I played during that time. This one guy was AFK in Wintergrasp. I brought him down after a minute. I was able to get him down to about 40% HP. The guy moved again because he was AFK. He moved again, looked at me, targeted me, /laugh, and then proceeded to kill me.
Yeah.
After being AFK for a minute, he full healed and then killed me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was able to get a 3200 rating in arenas with a blood DK.
Yeah, blood. So the DK did really weird things. The original like overpowered DK was unholy, and then they nerfed it into the ground.
Yeah, it was a glass
and then
cannon.
Frost got really good. Well, no, it was actually really durable because of the bone shield.
Oh, but it became a glass cannon.
Yeah, then it became a glass cannon, and then Frost was really good for a little bit. And then they kind of nerfed
PvE.
it.
I feel like Frost.
It was good. It was good for PvP too, but they got rid of. They took away a lot of its damage and gave it more resistance, and it became kind of useless in PvP. And blood was just always dumb as far as like its regeneration, and I think they gave it like a double hit at some point, and then it became.
If you had like Death
tiered.
Pact with your minion, you were like a paladin, bro. You could just basically you could be almost dead, and then you're full HP.
Yep.
Like you could just sacrifice your minions, and then you had the bloodworms that are just literally healing you the whole time.
Oh yeah, that was also back then when runes were like blood runes, frost runes, unholy runes.
Yep.
And then they had the death runes, which you could convert to give you even more. You know.
Just keep healing.
Yep.
I remember I watched my dad, like me and him both played, and then we learned from this one guy who was like the #1 DK on Winterhoof. And he just taught us how to. You could just stay alive forever. Like you didn't, and like you were still doing consistent damage. Like you weren't doing the most damage, but it's like being a bruiser.
So I will tell you that in PvP, the only class that I couldn't 100% to 0 was Frost DKs. Because they just have a passive like 40% damage resist or something stupid.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't really play Frost very much. I was mostly just Blood and Unholy.
But when Unholy got nerfed, because Unholy could also survive it if they had Bone Shield up. But when Unholy got nerfed, those were easy to kill, and Blood was, you know, whether or not how fast they could hit their macro, you know, whether or not you could kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that also the time when like burst macros were a thing too? Swifty and his infamous burst macros. Put everything in
macros.
Yep. Let me just put everything in one macro. And because there was no global cooldown for like the majority of abilities.
Yeah, that was the thing. It just had to be no global cooldown.
Also, trinkets back then were overpowered, and I think that's when racial wasn't the human racial like. Wasn't that the one when the human racial was like?
Yeah, they
let me
get
just
out of the
break
sun.
Out every single CC. So Death Knight
so
humans were like
with the trinket, with the PvP trinket, you could CC them twice, and they would just be like, no.
Paladin humans were also really annoying because they could just no and then bubble.
Yep. And then lay on hands.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy. So you guys are on the road.
Talked about all that stuff without you, chicken.
Well, I assumed Etrigan was still gone.
No, I've been back for 5 minutes. You guys just were going off, so.
Feel free to interrupt at any time. We're just, you know, pissing away the time here.
Ow.
So
talking about you old days.
You all are back on the road again, heading, continuing the path towards Luthendale. Nix, are you still letting Reyna ride Ember back with you?
I mean, unless I'm going to like tie her to a rope and carry it and like drag her along behind, yeah.
Okay.
Is Nix wanting to do the navigation while she's doing that, or do you want to pass it off to guard?
It's not my week anymore, so.
Oh, so guard's the blame if something bad happens.
You know, I could always give it a shot.
Yeah, unless Reyna wants to sit in one of the boys' laps, I guess. Probably just, you know, squish Caleb.
I have a +5 to survival.
I'm being replaced.
There you go.
If you want, I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, you gotta say something. Well, you know what? He doesn't have to say anything. Guard's gonna be like.
Oh, guard got sick. Someone else has to lead now.
All right. Erebus saunters on forward to the front of the pack. And
I think one of those
by an ancient black dragon.
He says,
Oh!
I'll lead us.
Alright.
That's the way.
As he rolls an 11 on survival.
All right. So, as you continue the trek that you've been following, the path doesn't have any sort of unnecessary winds or turns or bends to it. It seems to be relatively straightforward. You're continuing along a decently maintained road that is sort of in between several of the dried silver canyons. Around the last day of the third week, you make out what appears to be similar to when you all had come across the Creed Forge blockade. You see another blockade that seems to be stopping any path forward, and you can actually see there are a few other carts and caravans that are also being stopped here. However, you do notice that there isn't actually a Creed Forged banner that is hung here, which leads you to believe that this may not be the Creed Forged, actually.
Is it not the same? There's no symbols at all?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay. I was just gonna say, if we see anything that resembles what we saw on the Quietus.
The Quietest don't have symbols on their persons. I mean, there is.
Did they
I mean,
just?
there-
So wait, did they
there-
just
there's-
ambush us?
There is iconography that is similar in their
But it's all
garb,
different.
But it's usually like some sort of like moon-like iconography, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not like a blatant crest or anything that's been on the Quietus.
Not-
It's literally
okay.
like they have like a crescent moon scythe, or the way that their like a
Asks or
sleeve is
something.
carved is that of a crescent moon and things like that.
Okay.
If they have masks that don't come off, then I'd be a little more worried.
Yeah, the masks is also a giveaway.
That was really weird. Did we actually see underneath the mask?
No.
We never completely tore it.
Nope.
No, we didn't completely tear it because as he was pulling it, I think. Well, no,
They made
the mask.
noise.
Yeah, a very icky noise.
Yeah.
The noise was very ick.
So we were all just like, nah.
But the ones that were masked and still around, I think Guard said that those dead quiet.
I remember you saying you recognized.
Yeah, they were not. They were from his land and his own tribe. He did say that.
Well, do we want to try to? Are we just gonna approach this thing? What do y'all think?
Well, there's really no way around. That's the only path to.
There's no. Alright.
Unless you go a few days back in the direction that we've been traveling.
Can I sneak? Sneak up and see if I can, like, hear what they're saying? Like, what they're trying to inquire?
Do you want to tell the party to halt and break off?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'll go up by myself using my, because I have my boots and an advantage to stealth rolls.
Alright, we'll wait here, but if something happens, if you feel like you're about to be in danger,
I will, you'll, believe me, you'll hear me. I will, let out my draconic roar.
Alright, you dismounting, or are you gonna approach on your giant flaming horse?
Yeah, no, I will go ahead and get off.
Okay.
And is it kind of just like a big open clearing, or is there like?
So it's mostly a singular road that leads forward. You could, I mean, like I mentioned, there is quite a significant amount of other like merchants and caravans here, so you could very easily Assassin's Creed style sneak your way into the crowd if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go like that route where I'll sort of blend in and like stick towards the carts. Maybe like crawling under a cart or two if I have to.
Go ahead and give me your stealth check,
Alrighty.
and then I'll take a deception check too.
I got a 12 on my stealth check.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 9 and a 2.
Nice.
So yeah, went with the 9. And then you said a deception check?
Yeah.
So okay. And we got 21.
All right. You manage a fairly successful infiltration into the organized crowd here. As you do, you kind of slowly and deliberately make your way towards not quite the full front of the blockade, but as you do approach, you are able to make out some conversation amongst the merchant groups here. They're talking about something like damn iron cloaks and this toll is outrageous and things like that. And turning your attention towards where the blockade is, you can see there is several individuals that look vaguely like guards. They are all in a sort of like uniform iron suit of armor with an iron helmet as well. And then their cloaks are also similarly the kind of like dull grayish silver of iron. They'll have swords and shields and various other weapons of different types. And you hear one of them that is in the midst of conversation with a group that is currently directly at the opening that passes through the blockade. Who mentions something about a toll needing to be paid, and the merchants, with much anger, hand over a fairly large stack of coin, and they are waved through, and the crowd starts to move very slightly. But like I mentioned, it's a fairly dense crowd here.
Okay. I'm just gonna sneak my way back to the group and tell them report. Do I need to make any checks to get back?
No.
Okay.
Next,
Yeah, I'll say.
Well, once you're back and report, I guess if you want to say exactly what you report.
I'll just say the group that I heard their names, or the Iron Cloaks. And it does that. Who is that to you?
Well, they're the primary. I mean, I guess they're technically mercenaries, but they're mostly employed by the city to keep law and order.
Are they friends of the Creed Forged?
They're friends of whoever pays them the most.
As what mercenaries are, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know anything of a toll on this road? Is this new?
Yeah, no. The fact that we're probably a week out from the city, there shouldn't be a toll here. I imagine they've probably been disgraced and have been flaunting the cloaks to make a living around here.
And you said, did I see how many guards there were exactly there?
You didn't see an exact count. There was two directly at the gate, and there was two kind of meandering about. But there was also several sort of. It's kind of like an outpost of sorts that has been ramshackly built here. So you're not quite sure how many there may be in there, but yeah.
They're not taking another toll from you.
If we start a fight here, though, we risk putting all those people in danger.
We shouldn't fight them. Just let's see. Oh, right. All of my stuff was back at the caravan.
You have some sort of a plan.
Kind of closes her eyes, cracks her neck a little bit. Oh, alright. I think I do have a backup one somewhere. She'll hop off the Emberman and she'll kind of begin patting herself around, trying to find something.
Nix will wait patiently.
I will ask, what is it that you were trying to find?
My seal. A single flash of that will have them cower to their mothers.
Family seal.
Did we ever see a seal? Because if she's still looking, I'm assuming she hasn't found it yet.
Or she just can't quite remember where she hid it. But
Been across the ocean. Can I turn into a seal?
You did not. You did not search thoroughly enough to find anything like that. Just the shattered potions.
I was gonna say, didn't we roll pretty low?
Yeah. But
I rolled low.
after a few minutes of patting herself down, she's like, oh right. She kind of looks around, trying to find somewhere that she can go hide.
I can put a dome on for you if you want to wait 10 minutes.
I'm no expert, but I believe you need to be present within that spell, right?
Nope.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Unless they change it.
Are you?
Oh, if you leave the emanation,
Yeah.
I have to be in it. This is the very last line. That's fucked.
Yeah.
Never mind, Caleb doesn't say that.
Are there still, like, petrified trees around?
Not here, no.
I wish there was a spell like mass druid shape, and the druid could transform us into spiders, and we could just pass through.
There is. It's a higher level left.
Don't spoil the supplies. If she hasn't found it or can't find it after a couple minutes, guard will say. Hmm.
She'll kind of
I mean, the
point a little bit or point over in a direction a little ways away from where you guys presently are. I'll be right back. And she
Nyx will follow her and use the mount. Nyx will follow her and use the mount to shield her from prying eyes.
All right. She does lead the way over to like a small sort of like dip in the canyon that she can kind of get a bit low down to, and she rustles into her clothing, and she removes a singular coin from places unknown, and hear another rustling of cloth as she returns.
Guard stands there with Erebus and Caleb going, if she can't find that seal, we aren't going to try and start a fight, are we?
I think the whole thing is she found the seal and she's just going to grab it.
Yeah, it never takes me that long to rustle through my things, though. What gives?
I would like
Do you
to
not have the talk
avoid-
as I look up to guard?
I'm just making conversation. Well, it's not like they can
No.
hear us. They're all the way over there.
I do not plan to put all these people in danger. Especially with this young one just learning Fireball.
What do you mean? As a little, like, we go into the whole, like, fake... That helps if I swallow completely. We go into, like, a little fireball kind of going in my fingertips, and I just like, what do you mean?
It's okay. All of the merchants miraculously have evasion.
Fuck you.
What if all the merchants also have Fireball?
That would be fun.
Chain fireball.
One of them's a level 20, just, retired, trying to have a simple life.
In all honesty, that business back there with the Creed Forged was a bit risky for my taste. I'd rather we avoid fighting every nook and cranny too. Especially after that. Because aren't we supposed to stay low? I mean,
That was
I'm
quite
pretty...
gruesome.
That's just a normal day for me. But if I'm assuming
I don't
even
know,
in
dude.
the
Being brought to the brink of death is not a normal day for me. I would like to avoid it again. At all costs.
it's because you got no meat on your bones. It's okay though.
Ah,
We could work on that.
I can't wear the armor as you do.
Armor. That's just me.
Flexes biceps.
He
uh,
flexes them.
but I'm agile, like a cat.
I've known some big cats that can flex too. All right.
Is there like a cat race like in D&D?
Tabaxi.
Yes.
But I don't know if Tabaxi are like in Etrigan's world.
Playable.
There isn't Tabaxi. There is Leonin, which you would have encountered some Leonin in the north.
Oh, so I was talking about wild, four-legged animalistic cats, but that just sounded racist just there. Whoops.
Just roll with it. It's fine.
You know what? Yeah, I will roll with it. He's gonna be literal. He's not gonna explain it. He's just gonna be. He's gonna let Erebus figure it out once he sees the real Leonin.
I just went to the species page, and I saw the default picture they have for Arakokra, and I'm just like, it looks like it's screaming America at me.
He's asking what a kilometer is and shooting guns in the air.
Pretty much.
Wait, for
Why did they?
I
Why
only
did
know
they choose?
freedom, you
Why did they choose the
rock.
bald eagle?
The Arakaraka. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Arakokra.
Anyways, Nyx and Reyna return after a few minutes, and you guys have your conversation. Reyna sort of slightly adjusting her clothing a bit, clearing her throat. Well, I found it.
Oh, good. Now we can pass through here with ease.
We just have to wait. So it's gonna be a couple of hours before you guys eventually get through to
What?
the entrance. And in the meantime, there are more merchants that have come in behind all of you as well. If you would like to, you can do some general goods purchases here.
Yeah, we just asking questions too. I know we've been doing a lot of RP talking, but I do think it's a good idea to just ask questions. Get information.
What sort of questions are you asking?
All right. General news, I guess, on the road. If they've heard anything from Hollow's Rest about individuals they're hunting, the Creed Fort specifically.
Alright, go ahead and give me an investigation check to see how well you interface with individuals to gather information.
You're hurting. Poor old guard. Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Roll that one.
4 + 1 for a 5.
You don't get much in the way of useful information. You mostly get a lot of nonsensical gossip about individuals that you don't know about nor care about. So you pick up a few rumors on like such and such family is plotting a coup against such and such family. This other family has a scandal where two cousins were involved with one another. Just random nonsense.
Nonsense? A guard would also gossip back at them too, making the investigation even more frustrating. He would make up fuzzy details too.
Can I find a robe merchant?
I mean, you can find a garb merchant.
A garb merchant. Would they have any magical items?
No.
Or would all magical? Not all magical items are considered relics, right? Or is that the case?
In this world, all magical items are considered relics, yes.
Okay.
Can't I find one that has like incense?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some.
Dope.
Ooh. Is there a jeweler
I will.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, Erebus.
A persuasion check?
Yes.
Okay. Got a 15.
15. All right. You do see there is a jeweler, but they're so heavily guarded that as you try to approach, they don't allow you through.
Ah. Damn.
I will cast ritual cast detect magic while we're sitting here.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah.
It's a wizard question. If I if I were to have like my wizarding book, do I still need the incense? I can't remember this one. The cost I do, but if I need something specific, I don't.
No, you don't need to pay attention to material unless it's a material with a monetary cost, which is the case with the incense.
Okay, so if there's a cost to it, that's what I gotta pay attention to.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then
you need to acquire the incense in order to find familiar.
Okay, yeah, I would go find someone who has incense and try and buy 20 gold pieces
All right.
and
Easily,
cry.
easily done. Also, bless whoever that was that sneezed.
Oh, that's been coughing. I'm still coughing.
Okay.
At this point, I don't care.
Dude, that happens to me so often on the mic. I'll cough just once, you know, and then bless you.
It's all
Yep, I know it. Wait, what did you cast, Caleb?
Caleb didn't cast nothing.
Oh, I thought. What did you say about 20 gold pieces?
He's getting incense for finding familiar.
I can't add it to my inventory?
Isn't it just a component? So it would be like a, what is it? Something of a component pouch?
No.
Or is it costs gold, right?
Yeah.
I hit manage inventory, add item, and I'm typing incense and nothing's popping up.
It might be the type of search. Maybe it's not specifically incense.
Yeah, I was like, is it actually called incense?
Yeah, they don't actually have that as an item now. Weird. You can just make.
So what?
You can just make a custom one.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, and then like when you, is it for certain spells you need those? So like if you click on the spell, I've noticed. No.
Yes, some spells have M, which requires material components. Some of those are free, some of them are not.
Most of them are free.
I cast Resurrection without the components.
Nyx, as you do your detect magic, the only magic that you're getting is that of you and your companions.
Good.
There doesn't seem to be any other magical items or anything around.
Is guard magical?
Yes.
Sweet.
Is Reyna magical?
You do get the magic from her dagger.
Okay.
Any other supplies or anything that you all wish to stock up on?
I don't have the money for I don't want to spend too much money, but I don't know. I'd kind of like a healing potion, but I know I can heal myself with magic, so I should be okay.
We talked about supplies on the way there. This is the campaign where we actually have tents, though. Is it the campaign where we have tents?
I don't think so.
Think it's worth the investment?
Well, we
Not
have
really.
the dome.
Like, if we need to be inside, we have the dome. Otherwise, outside is fine. It's just ashy.
But what if the weather is bad?
We have the dome.
What if the weather is bad inside the dome?
Then we put Caleb to sleep.
We have the outside.
Would you like a tent?
You know what? Guard would like a tent. Just to be rebellious.
Actually, wait a sec.
What? What?
I want.
You can acquire a tent for 2 gold, guard.
Can I acquire some vials of water?
Vials?
Yeah,
water?
like bottle, like yeah, to throw at people to get them wet.
Lightning doesn't work like that in not Baldur's Gate, my man.
Lightning? No, no. But doesn't frost damage?
No,
It's like if something's wet,
no,
I can't make the ground slippery.
no, no.
No?
You can only do that if a spell specifies that.
Oh, dang it. Well, what about if like a cleric were to cast, like the water, like
Create water?
create water, yeah, and then you reuse.
Unless the
Like a
spell
frost
has
spell.
something specific in it that mentions if a creature is wet, then it doesn't do anything.
So okay, I get what you're saying. Dang it. That ruins so many of my plans.
Difference between real D&D and video game D&D.
Dang it.
Dang nabbit. Gosh, dang it.
I mean, if you want to freeze people, there is literally a spell you can get that allows you to just do that. But
Yeah.
That'll cost you.
I have to wait to level up to change my prepared spells, don't I?
yeah,
Damn it. But like I can change basically all of them, right?
no, you can only
Well,
only
the
drop
ones that I have.
you can drop one spell and replace it with a different
Oh, really?
one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that still helps.
A spontaneous caster.
Alrighty. I don't think there's anything that I am in dire need of.
Okay. Then, if there is no other supplies or anything that anybody wishes to acquire, you all eventually make your way through the line to the blockade itself with the Iron Cloak individuals. And as you all approach, the one that you had noticed earlier, Erebus, will kind of hold his hand out. All right, 100 gold for the toll. And then Reyna will kind of drape a hand over your shoulder, Nyx, and she will flash her coin to them, and you all see they go extremely pale. Lady Blackwood, forgive me, it didn't recognize you. Marina will turn her attention towards them. And if I might ask, who exactly gave you permission and hired you to set a blockade up here? They will all, the four or the three behind this other guy will kind of look towards him, and he'll kind of just like stammer and stumble over his own words. What? No one, just trying to make an honest living here. And Reyna says, an honest living by ripping off honest merchants. The Iron Cloak that seems to be in charge will kind of audibly swallow a bit and kind of look around. Oh, all right. We'll be on our way then. And he'll gather his fellows, and he'll call out to the ramshackle hovels around. Hey, we gotta get out of here now! And a few more will ferry out, and they will begin running.
I look up to her, I'm like, that is a great little trick of yours. I love it so much, Your Highness. I'll just start chuckling as they start running.
Bloody mercenaries. Well, I've got all their faces memorized. We'll see they don't work in our town again.
You really are someone important then, huh?
Well, when your family's one of the founding families of one of the largest capital cities, I would certainly hope so.
I just didn't know whether to believe you, that's all.
Well, come on.
I think this
let's get on the
proves a
road.
little something.
I would have preferred to strike them with lightning, but that's just me.
Why bother with such primal methods when you can completely and utterly destroy the reputation and allow them not to make any sort of living and suffer for the rest of their life?
I like you.
Careful, Kalen.
Thieving assholes. I look at Erebus, I'm like, what? He got ripped off last time.
There will be a bit of a cheer from the merchants behind all of you as well, as the bottleneck does begin to break and allow for you all to continue on the path now unbothered.
I don't like my friends getting ripped off. Jeez. Think of me as a criminal or something.
And with that, we will begin rolling on to the final week of travel.
Ba ba ba.
So who would like to lead for the final leg here?
Now is it guard's turn? So we go back to the beginning, right?
Are we going back to the beginning? Does your sniffles go away? I guess they
I
do.
mean, it's either that or Caleb leads, and we definitely don't want that.
No, we really don't. That was my fucking track record on these digital dice. Worst investment, I swear, man.
Yeah, I saw you had the Mythic set, dude.
When it first dropped, they had like some special going on, so I bought it. And yeah, no, they hate me.
In that case, yeah, we'll let good old guard take the last stretch of the journey.
All right.
Yeah. 15 plus 5 for 20.
Nice. So, as you make your way, continuing down the path of the Petrified Delta, you all begin to see on the horizon the resplendent silver of the city of Luthendale on the horizon, as well as the glint of the sun off of the ocean in the distance. The air begins to sort of fill with the scent of salt. Nice calm sea breeze sort of picks up. You continue on the path for several days until you get into this low section where you see a series of tide pools sort of laid out before you. Let's see. There is actively water within some of these tide pools that kind of ripple with the breeze, and you catch the faintest glint of silver from several of them. As you get down in this section here, though, Reyna will kind of usher for Nyx to sort of saddle up her and remain right next to guards. Do you do so?
Repeat that one more time.
Reyna gesture for Nyx to move her and remain up towards guards.
Yep, sure.
She'll clear her throat for a moment and call over towards you, guard. Well, we're getting closer to the city. As mentioned, I believe the time of our parting is approaching soon. If you don't mind, there's a specific place where I would lead us.
Specific place? Well, no reason to doubt you, so I'll follow you.
And Nyx will take the lead then.
As you head to the front, Nyx, Reyna will kind of hands over your shoulders. She'll kind of be pointing and gesturing in directions.
Oh no, she's sitting in front.
What, Reyna is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, then she'll just lead the Embermain.
I'm still driving. She's just sitting in front.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then, yeah, she'll just tell you where to go then. So, as you approach in the direction of where she is leading you, the air begins to grow still as you get closer to the eastern coast. The constant winds of the Sacred sacred wastes begin to sort of fade into more of a gentle whisper as you kind of coast down into this into a crevice, into a canal of one of the dried up rivers here. Not too long after, you all find yourselves nestled in a quiet alcove of the shoreline. And here, you find a fairly large pool, a fairly large tide pool of sorts here. A secluded stretch of calm water that seems untouched by the decay of the land. The water itself, it glimmers in this sort of pearlescent silver. Sort of soft luminescence that seems to mirror the silver veined stone of Luthendale's petrified canals. The light itself doesn't seem to be a reflection from the sun, but it seems to emanate from within the pool's own depths. A natural phenomenon of sorts that is inexplicable. As you draw closer, the gentle light sort of dances across your skin, and the pool's serene, still surface creates a powerful sense of calm and respite, washing away the tension and the weariness of your travels.
So we just got
How long has it been since the blockade?
refreshed, basically.
Since what?
Since we left the blockade.
Since you left the blockade, it's been at this point it's been 6 days.
Okay. Are we waiting at the lake for resting, like a short rest, or are we going to continue moving on? Or is there?
She will lead around the shores of it towards. It's as I mentioned, it's kind of nestled in this like basin of sorts. She'll bring you all over towards a small crevice in the wall's face. Well, this will be my way back into the city. If y'all are making your way towards Lear's Folly, she'll gesture on the opposite end of the pool. You should find a similar crevice to this here. It does lead down there.
Nix will adjust to let her off the mount.
She will hop up. Thank you all again for saving my life.
Please be careful.
All I can do is try.
No worries. We're happy to help. Glad we were at least able to save someone.
And thank you for helping us through that blockade back there.
Those that break the divine law of commerce should be punished. I will see that they do. As for a bargain, your reward for saving my life. If you make your way back out to this lake here, we can either meet me here at this entrance, or we can meet halfway along the shore. I should have what I promised.
We're supposed to be done in Liar's or Lear's, whatever that place is called. That I keep forgetting. Lear's Folly, in a month.
Say again?
Was it a month or a couple of weeks?
What? Sorry, I'm not sure what you're referring to.
We were supposed to be waiting for
Oh,
Caleb.
yeah, you're waiting a month for Alaris.
Okay. And then I assume we would, after a month, be leaving Lear's Folly. Shortly there.
That's up to you guys.
Well, I mean, it depends on what happens at that time, right? So.
Yep.
Nyx will say that that will be in Lear's Folly for approximately a month.
All right.
We may make effort to return here afterwards.
Well, you all take care of yourselves too. She'll give you each a nod. She'll turn and make her way into the cave with one last glance towards all of you, and then turn her way back, and she'll head off into the darkness of the cave. Leaving you all.
Let's hope she does well with her new life. Shall we?
I hope so. Just worry a little bit about kind of the whole sleepwalking and traumatic shit that she's going through.
There was several
It won't be
other
much of a
incidents,
problem.
over the few weeks of your travel together.
No, there wasn't. Nyx has rope. She would just like tie her to herself so that if she did start sleepwalking, it'd wake her up. Nyx will start leading in the direction that she was pointed to.
It's going to take you about half a day to get to the other side of the lake, and eventually you do find the cave that she had mentioned. And the cave itself has this sort of green bioluminescent glow within.
Is it like mossy glow or is it like radiation glow?
Bossy.
Just had to check, you know. Go inside. You contract cancer. Leukemia. Welcome.
I didn't know we were playing a stalker.
Everyone, make sure you have your Pip Boys.
I have my Nuka-Cola, thank you. Everyone sees the glowing, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do you reckon that's all about?
Nyx doesn't think anything of it and just goes in.
I'm assuming
I
that
think
means
pretty
it's safe.
cool. I mean, does Guard get any? Does what's your thing's name? Your Iota. Does he get any?
I'm gonna keep saying it wrong because I keep thinking Torvian.
Corbin.
Torvin, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Does he think it's weird?
I don't ask him any questions, but just for you, I will. Torvian, does that give you any feelings deep down when you look at it? And he points at the glowing.
Indeed.
Well, there you have
Started talking about radiation. Now everyone's apprehensive to go into the cave.
it.
Natural could be, like a bad fart is natural too, but that's still a bad thing, right? So, is it a good type of natural or a bad type of natural?
Nix will poke her head out of the cave. The woman pointed us in this direction. I say we trust her and take this route.
I believe it'll be okay.
All right. Guard will start moving forward then. See, no questions needed.
Erebus and Caleb, are you following after?
Yes, sir.
I'm walking on in the cave.
Alright. And with that, we'll end the stream tonight.
The stream?
End the game there, too. Permanently. Never playing again.
Aww.
Ooh.
JK. However, you all do level 6.
Wait, really?
Yay!
Yep.
I can fix my character now,
X.
maybe.
Level 6. Oh my gosh. We just leveled up to level 6. I'm gonna be so strong.
So I'm gonna do what we discussed last time, Aragon. Or Trigon.
You'll have to remind me.
I'm going to keep 3 levels of Druid for the flavor of the character, but change some other thing, but do something else with the other levels.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing.
Alright.
I'm gonna pop out to say bye.
Oh.
Real quick.
Manifest.
Real quick. Were we using Critical Role? Because it looks like it's back on the list.
No.
And Expanded Rules is also back on the list.
No, the expanded rules should be. Okay. Need to figure out what all is considered what.
Yeah, so Critical Role, Griffin Saddlebag, Aventurous Entertainment, Roll, and Play, Press, Chaosm, and Paizo on the list.
Should be the expanded rules and the Griffin Saddlebag.
So all that other stuff needs to go. I love that they check it off on characters that are currently in play.
When you say goodbye to chat and come back, I had a question.
What?
When you say goodbye to chat and you come back, I got a question.
He always comes back.
I'll be right back. Alrighty, we finally arrived at Lear's Folly. Looking forward to it. Been looking forward to this one. We'll see what goes down. I got some plans. We'll see if they play out. Join us next time.